Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing to my channel because I'll be coming in with amazing content. So today I'm going to cut the long story short, I'm going to talk about how I lost my lovely husband. I know this is not a story that anyone will wish to tell anyone, but as for me, I feel it's okay for me to share with you people because I believe it can encourage someone, or even do what? Even encourage the life of someone who feels like maybe life has got so many challenges. Yes. So it was back in 2018. I met someone, we fell in love, we decided to stay together. 2019 January, we went at home for attachment. I came back around April, and it was at this time that this person alianza kupata ugonjwa, akaanza kupata vidonda kwa mdomo. Yes, because I said I'm going to cut the long story short, I'm going to cut it short. Yes. So around April alianza kugonjeka, kaanza kupata vidonda kwa mdomo. Go to the hospital, he's given ulcers medicine. It disappears after 3 weeks, it's here again. It disappears after 1 week, it's here again. So ikawa ni disease yenye inajikarikari every now and then. So yes, around May decided to take me home for introduction. This time I was still pregnant, yes. So he took me home, we were back to Nairobi. Around June akaanza kugonjeka, nasema kichwa, anaenda anatumia painkillers, zinapotea. After some time, headache again, painkiller again, it disappears. Wow. So it became something terrifying. Because I was still a student at Kenyatta University. I was still pursuing my undergraduate course, and I was still going to school even after my attachment because I had some few units to continue with. So one day he was at work and he decided to call me while I was in school. He tells me, I'm coming home, I'm not feeling well. I tell him, okay, I'm also coming back home. Yes. So he went home, alifika mbele yangu. Since sikuwa nimefika, akaingia bed akalala. So venye nilitoka shule, nikaenda nikampata amelala, kushika mwili ni moto sana. He's saying he has got headache. Anatetemeka, anashake kabisa. So I was terrified. Told him, let us go to hospital. This is the right time to go to the hospital. You can't stay at home and you're not feeling well. So we went to the hospital, a certain hospital in Ruiru. I can't mention the name of the hospital. Yes, we went there. He was admitted for some few days. Then the sister came from all over from Mombasa so that she can help me to take care of the brother. I was very tired and very heavy. So she came in to help us. And yes, so one morning, I think it was on Friday, we were going to the hospital. Then we were waiting time ya kwenda kuona visitors huko ndani. Kwa sababu hizi mahosi mingi huwezi kuingia kama visit hawa haijafika. So we were to wait until time ya visitation ifike. But I saw his call. He's telling me just come in. I'm not feeling okay and my condition is worsening. I don't feel like I'm very okay. Wewe jua tu venye utafanya, bora uingie wapi? Uingie huku ndani. So, I'm here. I went and I decided to talk with the security guard who is taking care of the ward. And that person was very good and very okay and very understanding. Akaniruhusu nikaingia huko ndani, nikampata ana nosebleed. He was very nosebleeding. Alikuwa na bleed sana. So, went down there, called the sister, and we requested for a referral. Since it's a private hospital, you are not supposed to be referred to a bigger hospital until you go through level 5 hospital. Yes, is it level 5 or 4? Thika level, hiyo ya serikali. So we were referred there. We went there and certain tests were conducted and it showed that the HB was very low. And I think the platelets and the white blood cells, I don't know what was going on there, but I think they were differing. I don't know what. But I'm not a medic, but I can't remember the exact statement that we were told, but we were told to do what? To rush to Kenyatta Hospital, whereby there were certain tests which were to be conducted on him. Yes, so we were referred to Kenyatta Hospital through Thika. And we decided, since it was already late, let us go back to the house so that we can spend some night before we go in the morning where to Kenyatta Hospital. So here we are at home. Eric talks. He's here talking with the sister and the brothers. I think the cousin was there and the sister. Yeah, 2 cousins plus 1 sister, and they were making jokes, talking very well. Yes, he was even telling me, oh, kumbe mtu akikaa peke yake ndiye anafeel ni mgonjwa. Kumbe ukikaa na watu unafeel uko sawa. Yes, and hata nikaanza kuona kumbe he is even improving, si ndio? So that night we even didn't sleep. The temperatures were very high. Naamka nampanguza bado ni high, ana complain kichwa, anasema kichwa inamuuma sana. Akaanza kupata some clottings kwa mwili. Clottings, yeah. Alafu alikuanga na hizo muscles kwa mdomo. So kukula naye ilikuwa shida, unamtengenezea tu kitu iko kama ya mtoto hiyo. And so in the morning tukaamua kumpeleka na sister yake huko Kenyatta. Tukapanda matatu vizuri hapo Kahawa Wendani. Venye tulifika town ndiye akaniambia, oh babe, I think nimelemewa, ita tu Uber. So I decided to take his phone. Nika request Uber, ikakuja ikatupeleka Kenyatta Hospital. And we thank God venye tulifika KNH, we were helped by a very very good nurse there who we were referred to by a friend of Eric. And akadmitiwa immediately, the test zikafanywa the same day. But you know you can't get the results the same day because one test ilikuwa inafanywa ni ya bone marrow. I can't remember the other test. I can't even remember, but I know one, it was for bone marrow. Yeah. So akadmitiwa. The following day he was talking very well, but ikafika some time he wasn't talking again. We felt that it was right for the mother to travel and come along and see the child. So the mother came and the brother from Mombasa, they came up to the Nairobi. They came, we went and picked them. Then they came to the hospital and saw the brother, and the mother saw the child, and he wasn't talking completely. It was the very, very, very same day when we were called and we were told that the doctor needs to talk with the family members, strictly close relative. That means it's only the mother, the brother, the sister, and I. So we went in. It was during this time I came into my mind that we were taken to have this activity called guidance and counseling. So we were counseled about his health condition, and it was at this time when we were told that he was suffering from leukemia, that is blood cancer. And it has affected even the HB level. Damu ilikuwa inaongezwa kwa mwili lakini haiongezeki, inabaki tu hapo hapo. So we were told that he was suffering from this condition, and it was by doctor's report, it was late diagnosed. So they don't know what they can do, but they will try, you know. Yeah, you know, ikifika point yenye mnaitwa guidance and counseling, it is not always good. Yeah. So that day we went back home very well, and in the morning, very early in the morning, I received a certain call from a landline. And when I received this call, it was from Kenyatta Hospital, and I was requested to come to the hospital immediately with my family members. And when I asked what was going on, they just told me, no, everything was okay, just come, we just want you to come and see the mgonjwa. Usisahau that previous night tukitoka hosi, alikuwa amekuwa on oxygen simply because he was not breathing well. So alikuwa amekuwa hadi kwa oxygen. So we came to the hospital. Kufika, since it was still in the morning na time ya visit hawaiko imefika, we were requested to do what? To go and sit to a certain room where we can do what? We can be given the news about his death. I never knew that he is already dead, but with the incidents venye tunaambiwa hadi tuingie kama visit hour haijafika, ndio tunaambiwa tukae kwa room nyingine. Actually nilikuwa tu nimeshtuka. So it was at this time when we were told that he died early in the morning, and yeah, that was all. He died through leukemia. And you remember, I was only remaining with 1 week so that I can give birth to our firstborn. So it was so traumatizing, so depressing. I was even stress can lead to a depression. Imagine entering into labor ward alone, and here you promised each other that I will be there during all this process. So imagine entering into labor ward while you're still mourning, you're still depressed, stressed, you don't know what to do. You're just walking alone carrying that bag, and you are here, you are being promised that I'll be there. But you know what? We have to accept that everything happens with a reason, and God had a reason for everything that happened. Yes, I'm now here with my kid. 2 years, we're still going strong, and I can't say that I'm completely healed, but I'm still in the process of healing. I'm here to encourage someone who feels like maybe life has got a lot of challenges on him. Just remember Edna. I walked into labor ward alone. My husband died 1 week before I gave birth. I'm here in the labor ward, still mourning. And I even walk out of the labor ward, still going out there and taking good care of my kid. Simply because I decided to say I cannot continue stressing myself. I cannot continue being in this condition. I have to wake up, pray, and leave everything to God so that God can handle every situation. Yes. So, even after giving birth, I underwent through a very, 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 very hard time to accept that Eric is no more. My baby's father is not more. I'm here raising my child as a single mother, something that I wasn't even expecting at this young age. I was still very young. So this thing, I can't even explain how it was, but I can try. But I don't think I can explain, because it's something that even I can't explain. Yes. So my husband dying from leukemia, it was something that I didn't expect. I didn't know. We didn't even expect it can be leukemia, simply because alikuwa tu na conditions kama headache, nini hizo. So yeah, so whenever you feel like life is hard on your side, just remember one thing. Just pray and leave everything to God. And always remember to pray for your loved one. Always treasure the moments you have, because you don't know about tomorrow. Yes, you don't know about tomorrow, and God has a purpose for everything. Yes, that's all I wanted to share with the people on how my husband died while I was only remaining with 1 week, so that I can bring our firstborn. The joy we were planning to receive on that day together, it wasn't there again. I was only remaining I myself. I can't even explain how I felt. So be strong, always pray, and remember that God is the giver of everything, and He can give you anything, and He can also take it at any time. And anytime He takes something important, just remember that it is the right time. Don't question God's way of dealing with things. Yeah. So be positive. Always pray, work hard, and remember that kid still needs you. Here to talk with the single mothers. Always remember that your kid is very important, and that is the thing that only God left it for you. So that is all I can tell everyone. I tell everyone, always be happy and stay positive. Yes, whichever or whatever way life will give it to you, just take it positively.